Is it crazy? Like, I really love the smell of plastering. It smells so good. It smells like chalk. Please no one comment below and say how plastering is like poisonous, and if you inhale it bad things will happen, because I've literally been coming in here just to inhale the plastering. I'm enjoying this too much, as you can tell. So this is our kitchen as it is right now. It's not great, it's a bit of a mess as well, so please just ignore the mess. We've had a bunch of stuff arriving. So yeah, you can see it's not ideal. So the plan is for this kitchen to retain the same L shape, but to have the cabinet starting there. We'll have a fridge there and all of the units coming down this way, and it'll keep the same shape. We'll be moving that door, that's the door to the stairs cupboard, we'll be moving that to the outside. This doorway here is going to become just an archway. Oh, it kind of already is because we've taken the door out. So this will just be an archway. And the cabinets are going to be navy, and up here, these wall units are going to be white. Then we'll have marble worktops, not real marble, obviously. We're gonna have laminate marble, but apparently it's really good quality from the reviews anyway. And yeah, it's gonna be kind of with gold handles, gold brass handles, and a gold or brass sink. So we're gonna be blocking up over this door here and moving the boiler to that corner over there, so you can't see it. It'll be within one of the units. And taking out all of this crap as well. And we'll have to move this radiator too, because here we're gonna install some corner seating. So breakfast, like a breakfast cozy nook with a little table, so you can eat breakfast on there, and also have people kind of in the kitchen while you're cooking, which is jokes. I only say that because I hear people say that on vlogs all the time. When they're doing interior design, but me and my husband don't cook. We literally like order in ready-made meals, so all we need is a fridge and a microwave and we're good. So we are getting all new appliances as well. So the fridge is going, this oven is going, this really awkwardly placed washer is going as well. So we're getting all new everything. We don't have a dishwasher right now, so I can't wait. Y'all, you can see the dirty dishes in there. Washing up is such a chore. So we're gonna have a dishwasher, washer dryer, new fridge, new oven. We're gonna have a hood. We don't currently have a hood, and then the hob on top as well. And that's it, I think. That's it. Some stuff has arrived already. This is the sink tap that arrived, that came and it was like dripping, but it's super cute in real life. I really like the color of it. It's not too gold, it's not too over the top, it's just a really nice smooth finished brass. I got that from House. I'll link that down below. But yeah, that's just a mixer tap, because right now we have the single taps that you have to mix yourself, and it's just not ideal. We're also thinking of getting a boiler tap, but we'll probably install that after this. I'm not too sure about that. So, sample worktop arrived. This is not the exact worktop we'll have. The actual worktop we'll have is 38 millimeters, so 3.8 centimeters, so it'll be about that thick. And then this is the color of the base units and the color of the fridge unit as well, fridge freezer unit. So it's a really nice, I don't know, that's kind of true to color, I would say. So it's really nice, like deep navy. So I got home from work not too long ago, and every single time I get home during this renovation process, there's like something brand new that's going on. So it's actually quite exciting. It's actually quite exciting to get home, because then you get to see what the builders are doing. My builder isn't telling me what they're working on every single day, like before it actually happens. So I messaged him today to ask him just to let me know what he's going to be doing each day, because so much progress is made. And I just want to make sure that everything's being done exactly the way I want it. I'm paying a lot of money for it. We're paying a lot of money for it, me and Dan. So it should be exactly as we kind of envisaged envisaged it. So yeah, let me show you what it looks like now. This is the first door into the sitting room, second door into the second sitting room, and you come in and bam, the wall's gone. So there used to be a big wall here, like a big divide, and we wanted to make it more open plan and really have more of a spacious feel. We were using this room as an office before, and we are probably, once the renovation's over, gonna use it as a dining room. So we're gonna have a chandelier at the top, a table round about there. So this is the wall. So the reason, when I came home, this is exactly what I wanted. The only thing that made me a little bit worried was the fact that there's a bit of wall remaining on that side, but from this side, the whole wall on the right has been taken off. But we need a little bit of a strip to be able to support, to have the door fold back. So we're gonna get 2 sets of bifolding doors here, and you can fold them back, but you need the space on the right hand side to be able to have the door lean against that. Makes no sense. I realize this is making no sense when I describe it, so this is probably what it sounded like to my builder as well, who's probably like, what the heck are you talking about? Otherwise, it won't be symmetrical, like this just doesn't work. So I let him know, and that I think they were gonna probably put some brickwork in there anyway, but he said okay. So I assume that it'll sort itself out. I'm not a builder, I do not know. So we also decided that now we're gonna get new windows throughout the house as well. Again, in keeping with the age of the house, I think it would be best to have sash windows. But sash windows are actually very expensive if you get timber sash windows. So they're like a wooden material. No one's got time, no one even freaking cares if your sash windows are real timber or not. Actually, let me rephrase that. Enthusiasts will probably care if your windows are timber windows or PVC windows. I personally do not care. So we're going with UPVC. But I found this amazing company online. Google is my best friend right now. And they do sash windows that literally look like timber. They look the exact same, you can't tell the difference. And then you just don't have all the upkeep that timber requires of like, I think you have to like sand it down and make sure it doesn't rot and all of that stuff. With UPVC, I mean, you just get up and go. What else do I have to show you? This fireplace we're gonna be replacing because I just feel like it's a bit too wide. And it's just like the frame is just kind of ugly. I mean, I could paint it. And I would have probably kept it if the brick was original, but it's not. It's like brick tiles. I think the whole thing just has to go. And then we'll replace it with, we'll replace it with a white one, a white kind of frame fireplace with the black interior surround. Obviously all of this is going to get cleaned out because that's just full of dust from the building work right now. All of these switches are being switched to dimmer switches, so you can kind of set the mood that you want in the room, which I really like. Having a dimmer switch so you can like dim the lights to the setting you want just means that you don't have to waste money getting a bunch of lamps. So you can have like, if you put on the right lamps, you can create the right ambience. With the dimmer switch, you can just do that really easily. I never like full on light. Like I never like going to a room and it's like fully illuminated. It's just a bit much. And then the kitchen. It looks so like dark and dingy. Yeah, so this is what it looks like right now. So we had seen whether we could raise the roof, the ceiling rather, because the ceiling in here it's a period building, it's an old building, so kitchen ceilings tend to be a bit lower. So it is a bit lower, but sadly it would be more expensive than it's worth to actually raise the ceiling. So we're just gonna paint it all white, use like optical illusions to make it look like it's actually a bit taller. Yeah, this big ass boiler is gonna be moved. So that is gonna go in one of the kitchen units. Okay, you just can't see anything right now because it's just a mess. It's just, the floor has been dug up, the walls have been plastered. Cabinets have been thrown out, it is just a mess. They're keeping the washing machine just in case we need it. But I mean, generally, it's just a bit ratchet. One thing that we desperately need to do quite soon is get flooring. But I'm finding it really hard to choose a flooring that I actually like. I'm so specific about the color. I want like a mid-tone oak with like laminate. I'm getting laminate flooring because, honey, we don't have money to just be throwing away right now. It's definitely gonna be laminate, but I want it to look kind of realistic. I mean, it's an older building. I don't want it to look like these shiny ass plastic floors in this period building. So I need to get good quality, thick laminate. But I just can't. I find the color and then I read reviews about the flooring and people are like, it sucks, don't get it, it chips really easily. So I'm just finding it really hard to find a good quality brand and a look that I like. I want it to have like, what do they call it? Like wood bits in it. You can tell I am a wood flooring expert because of all of the technical terms I use so easily. So yeah, this is apparently the worst bit of the renovation and I feel like we're surviving pretty well. They dug up all of the floorboards here. So under that is literally just like earth. And they said that would be the worst bit. That would be the bit that would kind of limit our movements, limit our movement the most. But it hasn't been that bad. Actually, if I'm honest, it's really exciting coming home and seeing all the new stuff they've done. Like, oh, they've plastered this and they've tore down this and they've done this. And it's really good. I think some people question whether they should move out while you do a renovation. I think it is actually important to be here. That way you can give immediate feedback on how you want things to be and ask questions about things that don't quite look right. Let me show you an example. We came home and saw that gas pipe sticking out. So the gas, we used to have a massive gas box here. What is it called? The gas meter. It was like here, it was ugly, it was hideous, it was exposed, ew. So we relocated it to here, if you can just about see that thing there. But then we saw that there's this little pipe jutting out. So we were like, hey, what's up with the pipe? Our builder was like, yeah, we actually, that was the smallest pipe we could get. We can't sink it any lower, so we're gonna have to box it up. And we were like, but at least we were there to check and not come like ages later. Every day you see what's happening. I've asked my builder, as I said before, to tell me what he's gonna do the next day so I can send him exactly what it's supposed to look like. And then when I come home at the end of the day, I can check that everything's fine. Obviously I encourage my builder all the time. We're always like, hey, it looks great, because it does. It looks really cool. It's a really cool process. And my builder's amazing. His name's Ade. He works around the London area. Drop me a DM on Instagram and I will send you his details, because he's not really like online that much. He doesn't do the whole online thing very much. Yeah, some of the downsides to staying here is that there is a whole load of dust. Like, as you can see, dust everywhere. Dust. And I mean, there's probably no point getting, you can get dust sheets, but there's no point for us because we don't have any furniture that we're keeping or that we're really fussed about. There's one sofa in the living room that they put a dust sheet over, but we're gonna be getting rid of that anyway once the renovation's done. All the floorboards are being dug up, so we had no flooring to protect from dust or anything. So we're just letting it happen. Builders, you guys, are savage. They don't care about anything. They stomp around in their muddy, dirty, dusty boots. Our bathroom is full of dust because they use our bathroom during the day, and they just stomp all around in there. So everything will get dirty. Things that you didn't even think could get dirty are dirty. Our front door is covered in plaster. We could clean it, but we're kind of like, maybe we should just replace it. I don't know, we'll see. One thing that is hard is that you suddenly get carried away. You're like, you see the progress and you're like, oh, we could also do this, we can do that. Because at first we weren't planning on replacing any of the windows. We also weren't planning on replacing any of the radiators. Now we're like, let's replace all the windows. I wasn't planning on doing the coving. Like, now I'm like, let's do all the coving. So you get carried away. I'm like, let's replace the front door. It's very, very easy to get carried away. Even with doing the loft, I pretty much written that off in my head. Now I'm like, a brand new loft would be amazing. Yeah, so that's basically it for now.